it's finally here. Deep Woods is here, and I've been asked by the devs over at Perfect Random to help them premiere the biggest update we've seen yet in Sulfur, a brand new level. I've been waiting to do this for multiple days. I am absolutely over let's watch it. First off, let's watch this trailer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's it. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's the cross. And we have a new vendor. And a bow and arrow? Oh my gosh, hold on. We're gonna go over this. Oh, dude, it's even got like it's like a gun bow and arrow. Wait, what? What is this? What is a terror bomb? It's like a Christmas tree. Oh, that's the boss. Dude, hold on. We need to take another look at that bow and arrow. It's a very short and sweet trailer, but what you did just see there right now is by the time you see this video, I've been told the update will be live. I was told not to post this until the very moment the update goes live, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. We need to comb over this, because, like, who knows if they have something they shouldn't have had in their inventory here. Like, I'm just now seeing the Mario and looks like the Beck 8, but it kind of looks like a weird Beck 8. Or, I mean, I might just be getting ahead of myself. That almost looks, I don't know. Looks a little different, right? It could just be the pixels. But what am I at? Am I not watching this at 1080? Oh, dude, we might have to run this back. I don't have a 4K computer, so it looks about the same. But, yes, so it is out now at 10 a.m., Like I said, they asked if I could help them premiere it, and as y'all have known that I've been waiting for this update since maybe the day I finished the main game, because to see what Perfect Random is capable of cooking up more after what they already did. Okay, what is he saying? That's a sharp eye you have seeing through all this camo. I would prefer if we make this somewhat quick. You're sticking out. So what does he do for us? Obviously something to do with mushrooms, and I'm guessing he's a vendor. He says we'll make this quick, so it's probably not a lore reason you run into Jacques Defector. It might have something to do with this bow and arrow. Maybe he just sells it to you. It's, yeah, the gun in quotation marks, the Impala Gravita. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I recently made a post asking what weapons you guys would want to see added, and yes, bow and arrow is perfect, and Deep Woods makes the most sense for it, and the fact that it's a bow and arrow with a clip or a magazine in there is amazing. This is likely going to be my favorite gun in the game. I mean, I know it's a honeymoon period here. I'm looking for different ammo types. That's probably why it's like that, is so that they don't have to add a new ammo type, because we can't even chisel energy types right now. So that's most likely. Hello, Father. It's only my imagination. It's only my imagination. Okay, so we got the Vector, and then we have, the Vrede, and the Balthazar, and some Rodsaw Pace. What are you doing there? And they're memeing with a infinite ammo gun there. Okay. Okay, so honestly, in the trailer, it's pretty short and sweet. They're obviously keeping a lot of secrets to themselves. These are the Craws. That's what we're seeing here, and that is the Beck 8. I was getting ahead of myself. As you can see down there, though, it doesn't have that clip. I believe it should have the clip in the little image down there. But you know what they say, when you make any new content. Did I start recording? I did start recording. There's the new content that I'm making. Not even sure if I hit record. But you make any new content, you're going to see some bugs. And that might already be like that. I don't know. But I kind of like that design of the Beck 8 down there. So we see one new enemy type. We see the boss. Oh, there's a Duhar and the Gravekeeper. And then this guy. I mean, that's the biggest question mark right there, is that guy. We're all going to be trying to get our hands on this gun. Maybe that's his main thing he does, is give you the new bow and arrow, which would be really nice, because as of right now, the only way to grind weapons that are 100% consistent is through the Hockland salesman inside of caves. So if you can just go to Deep Woods and get the bow and arrow off of a vendor spawn, that's pretty dope. He may even require the crypt key. We might find out what the crypt key is for. It stayed in the game after like 2 updates once it showed up. So odds are there's some really cool stuff. Oh, there's this thing too. It's like a craw boss guy. Look at, I forgot, I mean, we glossed over that completely. It's like 5 seconds long. Look at this beast. Look at this gnarly beast. He's gross. He looks like something out of Left 4 Dead. Kind of. I don't know why that switched up to my... Why is this? This is just showing off the clipping and the reload. The clipping. The clip and the reload. I always feel nervous like I'm not saying, is that a magazine or a clip, you know? So we're not seeing like a whole lot. It almost looks like Deep Woods is going to be a really condensed area. Now, you don't have to wait at all to find out. Obviously, I was talking to them a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, and when they asked me if I want to do this, and I was like, yeah, of course I want to see what you guys are working on. We've never really dealt with like full flying enemies, actually. See, there's a lot that I'm just like, I had to watch it a couple times. We've never really had that, except for like the flying ghost in the St. Lucia fight. And I'm sure that's going to add to the challenge. And obviously stuff with like bullet drop will probably be significantly harder to hit those unless you have it on something automatic. But inside the trailer, wait, is there anything in the description? Should I even? No, just out now. Smart move, because I was going to check. I would have blurred if it was something significant. But I'm totally excited. Now, what this means, too, is every time we say that they like to keep their lips sealed as far as content goes and what they're planning, this confirms it. Because they had a date in mind to do this. So that is something I kind of like. Because they didn't make us wait too long. Obviously, we're about to hit the 1 month. I think this will be happening on the 1 month mark. Yeah, the 13th, which is tomorrow. The 1 month mark is when this is happening. This is crazy. So yeah, they're never going to let us go too long without content. They said they wanted to do rapid release content. Here it is. I'm at a loss for words because I put a lot of energy and time into this game and making content around roguelites, and pretty much anything else, Monster Hunter, stuff like that, and on both of my channels. And I don't know. I don't think in my content creation I've ever been asked by a dev to do something like this. So I am very appreciative that they would even consider me to want to, be one of the first people to see what the game has to offer. And I think that's just a sign that they see that I really do love their product. And I'm not the only one. I'm just the one that talks the most. I am out there talking all the time about everything I love. And I absolutely love this game. This is a game that my wife has no idea how it plays, but she knows every little detail because I don't shut up about it, all right? That's how much I love this. My baby probably has some idea of what this game is, and he's not even a year old. What I'm trying to say is just like, I'm a bit of a rambler, a big scatterbrain, but we'll get back. We always get back to the point. What I'm trying to say is there are so many people that love your game, Perfect Random, Sulfur, and, it's only going to get better. And I'm so excited. I wish I could play it right now. You know how lucky you are that you could just leave right now as long as it's 10 a.m., which it should be because it's when I upload it. You could just leave right now. And I looked at the time as if it was going to make a difference. And you get to just go play this right now. I have to wait until tomorrow, and then I'm going to stream it tomorrow. But it's going to be way later in the day, probably around like 3 or 4. But I'm going to be waiting with bells on. So don't spoil anything for me. I get the first spoiler right here, but you're going to get the rest. All right, so don't throw them at me. I'll probably like uninstall Discord from my phone and just live off the grid so I can't risk any exposure to spoilers. But I shouldn't mention that. I shouldn't advertise. I don't want to be spoiled because that's where the trolls actually show up. But oh man, yeah, no, this game is awesome, and it's going to get the recognition that it deserves. It already has sold a bunch, and people love it. And just remember that, Perfect Random. If you see this, remember the fans absolutely adore you guys, and just keep it up because this is awesome. I'm just so excited, man. I didn't even sleep last night. What else is there to say? The bow and arrow gun is amazing, and they're clearly keeping things under wraps. I feel like there's the level design here. It's interesting that we're back to goblins too, instead of humans. That's interesting. Really, that shows that the enemy types are probably going to jump around a lot because, there's a lot in this trailer, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty thorough breakdown because I just want to keep talking about it, and I'm kind of talking into the void right now. That's what you do when you record, is you're talking to the void. But we're not only seeing the goblins, which I know will appease a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be happy about that. They're getting some new enemies. We've never had flying enemies, right? No. No, there's no flying enemies, except for the ghosts. And they're slow. Or in the St. Lucia fight. They're kind of fast there, but they're not that scary. And St. Lucia flies, to give her credit. I gotta give her credit. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot here, and I definitely think they're saving some new stuff, too. I'm just gonna take everything in me not to go into dev kit and see exactly what they added. I'll wait a month to see if I missed anything, which I probably won't, because I'm prepared to grind this. Like, what's gonna be the boss loot for fighting the Terror Bomb? And he's also got that kind of ground move thing, which is going to play into the... Where is it? This thing. The vines. That's going to play into the parkour aspect of it, which we kind of already have that with all the bosses. Is something that they... Well, not really, right? Like, I guess you have to jump with the Mace Knight, maybe? Not really. This one's going to take away your ground. So, you're gonna do a little jumping, a little hopping. And presumably, the crits are going to be in the eyes, or maybe that's the only place it'll take damage. I don't know. Okay. You go play, you find out, we'll reconvene in a few hours. I mean, actually, people are probably going to be working and stuff, so I might not be alone in this. Tell me what you think of the trailer. It's obviously a short and sweet. It's mostly a teaser trailer, right? We're getting teased. Who knows how many levels it is? I can't wait to hear the music. What was the music like in here? Is this music from Deep Woods? Now I'm just listening to the music. Dude, I don't know. I feel like this is just trailer music because this is really hype. Listen to that bass line in there. If this is what's playing while you're doing it, that's going to be awesome. Ooh. What? Okay, so it like rains bullets from the sky? Is that what I'm seeing there? Dude, every time I watch, I notice something new. Okay. I'm going to get out of here before I ramble and watch it again and see another new thing. Did I miss anything in the trailer? Let me know if I missed anything in the trailer. Yeah, and what do you... I don't know. There's no questions. Just go play it, dude. I'm so jealous right now. I'm so jealous because you were totally ignorant before coming into it. Before this popped up in your feed or the Sulfur video, because they're gonna like unlist this one then too. You were totally ignorant before that happened, and now you could just immediately go play. You could just immediately go play. I am so jealous of that. I've been just like a bomb. Okay, bye.